Well, hello and welcome to a very windy, dark Southsea beach. We've got the pier behind me and I'm coming here for a special reason, just to talk a little bit about the pier. It's had a big place in my life. I met my wife on the pier a few years ago now, but all those, it's just been there, hasn't it? But well, let's look at some history of what Southsea Pier has been. So the history of the pier has been pretty eventful. Like many UK piers, construction started in 1878, before I was born. Unofficially opened on the 26th of July 1879. The pier pavilion was destroyed by fire on the 19th of July 1904. The pier was then sold to the Portsmouth Corporation for £10,782, a very princely sum indeed. The pier officially reopened on the 12th of August 1908. And in an attempt to improve the financial prospects of Seaview Chain Pier, which I've not heard of, someone, if you want to let me know in the comments, Seaview Chain Pier, what's that all about? The Seaview Steam Packet Company was formed and began running a service between the Seaview Chain Pier and South Parade Pier. The service came to a halt in September 1914 and was formally prevented from further running by the Admiralty in 1915. Okay, that's 1915, the Admiralty stopped it. I presume that was something to do with the First World War. It was partly dismantled during the Second World War. You can't even see the join, can you? So partially dismantled in an attempt to hinder any invasion. I can just see the whole of Hitler's mighty fleet off Southsea Pier, all of them trying to get onto in the UK one by one. Didn't happen, that's nice. And then in the 1980s, you had the Pier's Gaiety and Albert Ballrooms were used several times a week for discos organised by Portsmouth Polytechnic students. I think when on my Navy days I remember going on there back in those days. If it wasn't there, then it would have been Joe's or Nero's or the Mighty Fine or Beasties, if any of you are old enough to remember those wonderful places. The pier appeared in an episode of Mr. Bean, Mind the Baby, Mr. Bean. And also it was in, and I think I've missed that bit, it was in Tommy as well. So Tommy was filmed on the pier as well. It was sold to three businessmen in 2010 who pledged to restore it to its former glory. The iconic pier is now owned by Frederick Nash, director of Hampshire property firm Matcham's South Coast. So it's really great to see it still going, and they've done a really good job there. Good fish and chips on there. It's a nice place in the summer as well to take the kids. I think they did a How to Skelter on there as well. So a really iconic landscape within Southsea. And before I get blown away, let's get on to what's going on in Southsea. So, Lick the Lid. That's what used to be called Southsea Spotlight, is now called Lick the Lid. And coming on, Baubles and Buccaneers. Get your dancing shoes and your best pirate party outfit on for the ultimate themed Christmas party on board HMS Warrior, taking place on Friday the 6th of December. Sorry that Lick the Lid is a bit late this year, but we did this week. Sorry, we did it yesterday, but we had problems with the sound, etc. But if you want to go on tonight, because Friday the 6th of December is today, or the Saturday the 7th of December, or the 14th and the 20th. The special Baubles and Buccaneers event is perfect for your works, Christmas party or group as you step on board Queen Victoria's favourite ship. Enjoy delicious wine or hot cider on arrival. You take in the glorious surroundings lit by the Christmas illuminations. Guests will enjoy half a bottle of wine per person on each table, and if you run out you can always go minesweeping. I said that, they didn't say that. And a sumptuous, that's a wonderful word, isn't it? Sumptuous 3-course meal. Get the party started with a pirate hat. Now, for all of yous who want to go along to this, make sure you've got a fat wallet, because it's £80 per person. Okay, but I'm sure you get value for money going on board the Warrior, etc. But you need £80 per person to go along and do that. Next one, Rock with the Foxes. This sounds like a lot of fun. This Christmas we're back at the Loft for a cosy old time at our usual venue. So that's the Loft in Southsea. This is Saturday the 7th of December, 8 p.m. to 12:45. Minimum age is 18. This month's headliner comes in the shape of a foxy treat, and that might be why it's for 18 years and over only. A foxy treat. This amazing lady does so much for the long-serving members of the Burlesque community. Her Burlesque Legends extravaganza show helps to raise much-needed funds for Burlesque Hall of Fame. Legends Fund. Apparently, she is a total badass. Okay, so it never sounds as good when someone my age says badass, does it? Total badass and one of the most generous, hard-working souls in the industry. We're honoured to have her with us. So Cheapest ticket's £7. They're selling out fast. If you want to go along to that at the Loft, get those stockings and basques out, ladies and gents, of course, and get down to that burlesque evening. Sounds like a lot of fun. Rock with the Foxes at the Loft in Southsea. And because I like to give variety in my update, there is a Sunday Circus Club for 7 to 15-year-olds. That is at the Wedgwood Rooms, the Top Banana Circus, Sunday the 8th of December at 10:15. Circus clubs will learn a variety of manipulation, balance and performance skills. We cover a variety of equipment, such as juggling, hula hoops, tight wire, Diablo, staff and more. Challenge yourself, build your confidence and creativity as you master new tricks and develop your own performance routines. I've heard they have a variety of equipment at the Burlesque night as well, but it's slightly different equipment. All Circus Club sessions must be booked in advance, so if you're too young to go along to the Burlesque night, then go along to the Sunday Circus Club on Sunday. Okay, where to eat? Well, I would say the Algarve Grill. Now, I went there for my birthday this year. That's 40 Osborne Road, Portuguese restaurant with an American twist. They pride themselves with a traditional Portuguese-style tapas, complemented by their own take on steakhouse dishes for those a bit more adventurous, as well as those who want to play itself. That's covering all bases, isn't it? Algarve Grill is certain to help your evening be special, and I will vouch for that. Very good staff, nice food, very impressed when I went there. So the Algarve Grill, which is in Osborne Road. In the news, well, if you'd seen Facebook, My Dog Size, you would have seen that Eddie Izzard was in town. Forgetting all about the political side of this, because there is a political side, and that's probably why he's here. But Eddie Izzard and My Dog Size, two of my favourite artists, do some brilliant work, and they came along into Southsea, and he went along and went to the My Dog Size gallery, which was excellent, and where he does his work in his studio. So that's it. I never have thought that Eddie Izzard would have come to kind of Southsea, but that's brilliant. Just forget the reasons why he's here, but just admire him as an artist and around the diversity and inclusion and what he's done and the way he's made that kind of thing. So normal, if you like. I don't know if normal's the right word, but yeah, it's great. Well done, Eddie. Love your comedy. So thanks for listening. Don't forget, there's also the Southsea the Southsea podcast, Southsea Folk podcast at southseafolk.podbean.com. We have a podcast from Laura, the Southsea Wine Siren. There's loads of other stuff. We did Freya Rose. We've also done I said the Wine Siren, and also what was the other one? I'll try to remember that. Dan from Southsea Deli, and Charlotte from the Grateful Hearts Club. So go along, have a listen to those, download those. We recorded another couple today, so wait for Mark Fark, the artist. He's going to be on there. Also Tim, who's a graphic designer, he's going to be on there as well. And if you want to become involved, email me, let me know, and we'll see what we can do. And if you want me to do my update from your premises or whatever, happy to do that. So I'll say goodbye from a very blustery, very windy, looks like it might even rain, so get me a coat on. Take care. We'll be doing another one next week. Look after yourself, and wherever you are, whoever you're with, whatever you're doing, have a brilliant time. Lots of love. Bye.